Why you should stop saying, I have anxiety. There are many reasons why you should stop saying that. One is that your word is creative. And by our word, we create our life, we create our experience. And so when we say something like, I have anxiety, that's an affirmation. That's an affirmation, right? And we have to be really mindful about all of the things that come out of our mouth. But there's another reason why you shouldn't say it as well. And that's because in a lot of ways, it's not a useful or helpful thing to say because it doesn't help you to solve the problem. Okay, if you have anxiety, what can you do but take something to kill the anxiety, whether it's some kind of med or booze or what have you? But what anxiety is it's a feeling. It's a feeling in our body, kind of a jittery sort of feeling. It's not an emotion. It's not an emotion. It's a feeling. Okay. Now, what I've observed is that generally, when someone is having anxiety, there's some other kind of emotion or even emotions that are underneath that. An emotion is a wave that gets generated, that moves through our body, and that seeks expression. It seeks to move us in some way. And when we don't allow particular emotions, most of us were grown up in a place where we weren't allowed to express any kind of emotion. Right? Abstinence only, those emotions. Like, I don't want to hear them or see them, so you better just swallow them. And so that's what we do. We just get in the habit of swallowing, trying to keep down whatever emotions are trying to come up. So it's more useful to ask yourself, what is the emotion that is underneath this feeling that I'm labeling anxiety? And what is that emotion trying to tell me, or how is that emotion trying to move me? What is the message of that emotion? Just like our physical feeling sense helps to keep us safe, our emotional feeling sense does the same thing. It's very important that we feel, respond to, listen to the subtle emotional currents that are playing out in our body. In fact, I would go so far as to say that this is one of the most important cornerstones of health, is our own subtle emotional awareness and our ability to respond to that. If we keep it down and it just tries to come up and we try to keep it down, we end up in this tension of going back and forth and really getting nowhere. Emotions aren't bad, and there aren't really any wrong emotions. There's simply life and our response to life. And it is really important that we honor what our body is telling us instead of trying to stuff it down. So, next time you find yourself feeling anxious, don't say, I'm feeling anxious or I have anxiety. Ask yourself, what is the emotion that is underneath this? And what is it trying to tell me? And how, in responding to the message of this emotion, can I relieve the discomfort that I'm currently feeling? So give that a try. Let me know how it goes.